Today I have 10 secret gems you gotta know before shopping at Ikea. These Ikea shopping hacks have saved me so much time and money, plus they make my shopping experience at Ikea so much better. But first, if you're new here, hi, my name is Man, this is Mars, and we love all things Ikea, DIY and interior design. So before we dive in, please consider subscribing and hitting that like button, since it really helps our channel so much and it helps you to never miss another video again. Now let's go! We are starting right off with the first Ikea shopping gem, and that is entering the Ikea store from the exit. Yep, you heard it right, I always start at the exit. Why, you might ask? Well, to visit the as-is section. I actually talked about the as-is section in my Ikea haul video, and honestly, there are so many perks of visiting the as-is section first, especially since you get so many amazing deals. For example, I got one of my bar stools from the as-is section and it was half the price just because someone bought it, assembled it, and then decided to return it back. Bless him! And you can find so many more deals there, from products that are returned to special offers and even damaged products that you can easily repair while getting the products for so much less. So I always enter to the exit, go to the as-is section, have a bite, and then start my trip with full energy. Which brings me to the next gem, and that is I always go at Ikea right upon opening. Why? Because early birds get it. And if for some reason I can get right upon opening hours, I plan my whole trip so that I can get there a few hours before closing. You just have no idea the difference it will make in your overall shopping experience, and most importantly, avoiding the long lines. Also, I try to avoid weekends since you'll end up waiting in a line for so long and your shopping experience will be just chaotic. For example, last time I was at Ikea, there was such a long line for food that I just decided to skip my meal altogether, and it was not pleasant. So here's a tip from Ikea employees. They note that Tuesdays, Wednesdays and Thursdays are the ideal days to shop at Ikea, and if you really need to go on the weekend, just go a few hours before closing. Gem number 3 is of course the Ikea family card. Becoming a member at Ikea is completely free of charge, yet just by being a member, you'll receive discounts on so many products, you will get notified for sales, and they will even treat you with free hot drinks every weekday. I mean, there are so many perks of becoming a member, and you don't lose anything really. As a member, you'll always find special discounts on selected Ikea products, plus if something has broken or just rolled away during assembly, as a member, Ikea will replace it for free. Isn't that just amazing? And that's just a part of it. Just by being a member, you will receive a number of exciting awards, benefits, and discounts. Plus, you also have the opportunity to join all sorts of international home furnishing tutorials and workshops. So make sure to apply for that IKEA family card ASAP. The next hidden gem on my list is to always check for weekly sales before shopping at IKEA. The only thing you should do is just go to the IKEA website in your country and the sale will be literally the first thing you'll see. They have so many amazing deals every single week, and if you're a member you will get them via email, but if you're not a member, you can just easily learn about them through their website. Now this is a lesson I've learned the hard way. In the past, I never checked for product stocks. I just always assumed that every IKEA item would be in stock. Unfortunately, that was not the case. And there were so many times that I would go to IKEA explicitly to buy a certain product, only to learn it was out of stock at the end of my shopping. Just the shock of seeing that empty shelf screams horrors to me. So to avoid this, I always check the stock before going at IKEA. If an item I want is just out of stock, I can check if it's in stock anywhere near me, and if it's not, it will just save me the trip. Plus, again, for members, you can ask to get notified when a product is back in stock, which is again another reason to be a member. Which brings me to the next one, and that is to use the click and collect option. even when I go to Ikea to spend a few hours there. If I really want to buy a specific piece of furniture or an item, I always get it via the click and collect option. And I know you may be asking yourself, but why, man? You're already shopping there and spending hours at Ikea, so what's the point? The thing is, even if your item is in stock at the moment, by the time you get there, it may be out of stock. It actually happened to me a few times and it was so frustrating. So to avoid this, I always use the click and collect option on items I'm not ready to gamble on and just really want to get, and I shop the rest of it in store. When I finish with my shopping, I just collect the rest of my items and that's it. This just makes shopping less stressful and so much more enjoyable for me. The next gem I have for you is to use the IKEA Creative option. You can actually access this option through the official IKEA app. And what this option will do is just give you the ability to see how a product will look in your own home. And that is just amazing. I mean, I'm such a visual person, and having the option to see how a certain product will look in my space helps me so much in deciding and planning my IKEA shopping. And this app is so easy to use, it's also completely free, and it gives you the option to try every single product you have in mind and see how it will look in your space. And when we are talking about planning, did you know that there is a free online and in-store planning for kitchens? Yup. If you want to do this in your home, you can actually do it with your own measurements, step by step, and make everything from start to finish. You can plan your kitchens, wardrobes, and more. But if you need help with it, of course, you can head on to IKEA and get a free in-store planning with the help of an employee. This helps so much, especially when it comes to customization and also seeing all of the options you have. Another thing I didn't know about IKEA until recently is that you can actually pay for assembly. I mean, I personally would never do that since I just love assembling IKEA products. They're like Legos for grown-ups, at least for me they are. However, if you don't want or just cannot go to the hassle of assembling your product, you can choose the option to pay for assembly and a person will assemble your product for a fee. However, this fee is not flat and it obviously varies from product to product, but it is for sure a nice option to know about. And the last IKEA shopping gem I have for you is one for the parents, and that is in most IKEA shops, you will get a free daycare for your child. Their daycare center is called Smaland, and it is actually a special play area where you can leave your children for an hour. It's a completely free play area for the convenience of customers who come to IKEA with their children. And what's even better is that you will receive a pager and a ticket when you register, and if the children seek you, you will be notified by the pager or via phone call. This is just such a nice option for every parent that wants to keep the child happy and having a quality time playing while they're fully enjoying their IKEA shopping experience. And that wraps it up for today. I really hope you liked my IKEA shopping gems and find them helpful. If you did, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that like button. By liking, subscribing, and commenting, you're helping my channel so much and you're helping me keep making these videos for you. Plus, me and Mars will be forever grateful. Right, Mars? Thank you so much for watching and for sticking with me to the very end. And as always, I'll see you designers next week. Bye! Wow, can you believe it? Mars is actually awake. I just can't believe it. Let's go. Buddy, are you awake? Why don't you look at the camera? Also, his toe is feeling so much better, and thank you so much for the love you gave us in the last video. We really appreciate it, right, Mars? Right, buddy? Wow, they love you so much. Like, everyone in the comment section is obsessed with you. And you're so rude, young boy. You know that? Oh, you're just the best doggo ever. Bye, guys. We're sending a lot of hugs and kisses. Bye.